Hello there and welcome to the first video of the PTE academic mini course. So let's get started. This video will be great for you if you have never taken the test. The first thing that we do is to basically test the audio, do a bit of warm-up, and we'll have a personal introduction. This part is not marked, so this is not gonna affect your score. I recommend keeping this positive so that it's a good start for you on the test. Then we have read aloud. As the name says, we are basically going to look at each paragraph individually and we'll have some time. We'll have 40 seconds to read it before we are recorded, and then we will have to read it aloud just like I'm talking now for 40 seconds. We need to be careful because if you stop talking for 3 seconds or more, the recording will think that you finished talking and then they will cut you and will cut your answer. This will happen not only on this section, but throughout the speaking test. The next section is repeat sentence. Like the name says, we will listen to a sentence and then we have to repeat the exact same sentence and we're going to be recorded. The next part is describe image. Describe image is a tricky one because it gets many people. For this one, we will also have 40 seconds to look at an image like these ones that you see here. And then you don't need to basically go through everything. It's good to think about it as a summary, as an overall, because you may not have enough time in those 40 seconds. So don't push yourself to try to say everything. The next bit is retell lecture. And this one, what we will do is listen to a recording that is usually around, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes. We need to take some notes. We are going to be given some paper and we will say a summary about that lecture. Next, we move on to the writing section. In this one, we're going to have questions like these ones that you see on the screen. So the first one is the writing summary, where we have 10 minutes to summarize this whole text, and we need to put it on the text here, and we need to do it in one sentence. That's basically what we need to do with this one. And then on the writing essay, on this one we have a bit more time. We have 20 minutes. Sorry for that. And we need to write about 200 to 300 words. On the summary, we need to write around, let's say, 35 to 75 words, roughly. Try to stick to the word limit just so that you don't put more pressure than what you're getting on the test. It's always good to look at the essay question and make sure that you are answering it. And this would be the writing section. Usually we have 2 summaries and an essay, so that would be about 40 minutes in total for this section. So let's put here 40 minutes. Next is the reading. And on the reading section, most of us are familiar with these type of questions where we get multiple choice, single answer. We basically have a text and then we need to choose one of these options. And then we also have a multiple choice, multiple answers. Please be careful, guys. Sometimes people get confused and then they only choose one because they think all of these are single answer. So please look at the title carefully so that you don't miss any marks that you don't want to miss. The next section is reorder paragraph. What we have to do on reorder paragraph, as the name says, is we have to organize some text and put it in the correct order. So this one here is not organized and our job is to put it in the correct way. Then we have fill in the blanks. On this one, this looks a bit different from the computer, but basically what's going to happen is that on every blank space there's going to be a button here. You click the button and then you're going to have all those 4 options. So for example, it would be like this. You click on the arrow and then for number 1, you get this bit. And then you need to choose one of those words. And the same thing throughout the rest of the text. Then we have fill in the blanks, and this one is a bit more friendly. This one, we basically need to do drag and drops. So we click the word, We click the word and then we put it all around. This is just an example just to show you what we would do. We don't need to change the word. We don't do anything to it. All we do is to click it and we put it in the correct space. And last but not least, we have the listening section. Similar to the reading, we are going to have the listening question and we have multiple answer and single answer. So this one is again another little bit that we need to consider because we don't want to miss points, like I said before. We have another section called Summarize Spoken Text. This is a bit similar to the one we did on the speaking. We will listen to a text for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's usually around 2.5, but I like to say 2 to 3 just because we may get a longer one. And then what we need to do is to summarize it on writing. So here we have to write. The next section is fill in the blanks, and this one is quite cool. We have the questions, we have this. Our job is to listen and then to write down the word that they say. So for example, in this one, imagine that they say very, like I did on the example number 1, and we type very. Or imagine that we have on number 2, these markets have a greater, let's say a greater impact. And then you basically typed the word impact, for example, yeah? Then we have highlight correct summary. Like the name says, we just need to choose which out of those summaries is the correct one or is the most accurate one. Again, on this one, we usually have a shorter recording. So let's say up to 2 minutes, and then we just pick which one is the best one. Then we have highlight incorrect words. We basically listen to this recording and we need to highlight any word that is different. For example, when the European Economic Community was established in 1960, because 1960 is not the word that they said, I just need to highlight that word. Basically, we would do this throughout the text. The last one is write from dictation. So similar to the one in speaking, we will listen to a sentence and then we have to type the whole sentence. We need to write down the whole sentence. And this is a quick summary of the PTE test. I hope you liked the first video, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the mini course. I will see you in the next video, and bye for now.